Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to Let's Rant About Stupid Shit Redemption. So the other day, I decided to wear some pants that just, they're the kind of pants that if you wear panties that cover your butt, then you see the panty lines and that's just awkward, and don't do that in public. So of course, I had to bring out a handy dandy thong. Now, on this particular day, I was out and about. It was, every time you like walk around and move and do stuff when you're out and about during the day, your body gets a little, lived in, right? You get a little moist and things, ride up in places you don't want, right? And on any days like this where I decide to wear a thong and, for a long time, not just, like an hour, but like actually wear that shit all day, I found myself doing a little constant wedgie picking, the shit just rides right up in my butthole. Okay, I gotta, like, how am I gonna get that out? There's no way. At least guys can do like a little weird movement if their balls are sticking to their leg or something and it, comes loose. But bitches, right, if that shit's riding up, like, it's stuck up there. You're like, it is not coming down until you manually get that shit out. And as always, when I have these silly life observations, I write it down in my handy dandy notes to one day make a stupid video about, and here I am to make a stupid video about it because I miss making videos about funny shit that is just here to be entertaining. This is reasons I hate thongs. There are exceptions. There are minor exceptions, okay, and we will get to those at the end, so stick around and don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe and hit that notification bell because YouTube isn't recommending my shit anymore, so you gotta seek that shit out on your own, gotta have a little agency, gotta show me some love. Number one reason I don't like thongs, depending on the thong, but still most thongs, the point of wearing a thong usually is to wear it under something so you don't see panty lines. It's supposed to, so you can have like a seamless thing, wear a tight mini skirt, whatever. And I know there are those crazy bitches out there who just think thongs are way more comfortable, and I don't get it. I think maybe they've just trained their butt crack better than mine. My butt crack is just too sensitive. Maybe my butt crack needs to go to the thong gym more. I don't know, but I have definitely met those girls who are like, oh, I can't wear anything but thongs, like they're so comfortable. But I'm not one of those bitches. You know what kind of bitch I also am not? A perfectly thin toned one. I'm not that either, and guess what? Neither are most other bitches. So what happens if you're a girl and you got a little something to grab onto, right? And you wear something tight, which is pretty much mandatory that you wear a thong with. What usually ends up happening, unless you just get a thong that's very loose, is the elastic of the thong digs into your fat and then you just have a weird muffin top. At least with like certain types of boy shorts or like Spanxy things, you can kind of make a seamless line on your tummy, get ones that come up a little higher and then nothing like digs in. But thongs aren't made like that. They make some things that are thong-ish now, but whatever, they're still not comfortable for reasons we'll get to later, all right? Cosmetically speaking, if you're not perfect, thongs are not the way to go. Number two reason I don't like thongs, this is gonna be kind of a spicy one. Hope you're ready for it. If you got virgin ears, you might wanna get the fuck out, cause I'ma let you in on a little extra weird girl shit that is probably gonna ruin femininity for you, but that's what we do here. So let's say we're in a thong, right? Pussies are moist, okay? I'm just gonna like put it out there, like straightforward as fuck, like pussies are wet. Like sometimes they can be a little dry, but most of the time, especially if you're walking around in them all day, they get a little juicy, all right? And stuff, juiciness comes out of them. It's just, shit's juicy, all right? Juicy fruit, I don't know what to tell you. What ends up happening is like most thongs are kind of thin material, okay? And so as you're walking around all day, if you get a little juicy, all right, if it's a warm day, or if it's a certain time during your feminine cycle where just more stuff comes out of it, and yes, stuff comes out of vaginas and it's healthy, stuff just comes out. The thing is a self-cleaning oven. It literally just self-cleans itself and then it ejaculates randomly into your panties. It's awkward, but it's life. And I know some of you are gonna be like, ew, no, that means you have an STD. No, dude, it means you're a retard. You don't know about vaginas, and girls don't go around telling you we have discharge. Thanks. So as you're walking around your thin ass thong all day, it's getting a little soaked, okay? At least with other types of panties and boy shorts, sometimes they're a little thicker, there's more fabric, and it doesn't quite do what thongs do, which is ride up into your shit, all right? They ride up into it, get a little moist, they end up getting stuck inside, and you end up with 3 vaginas. That's what happens. You got a vagina here, and a vagina right here. And because you got the elastic on one side, the elastic on the other side, and the other of it like shoved up in your shit. And you know, you gotta yank that shit out, just like with the wedgies, right? At that point, right, like it's now you yank it out, it was all comfortable and moist and warm, and then you yank it out and now it's cold and wet. It's just awkward. It's awkward. Why would you do that to yourself? Speaking of riding up your butt crack, it's not a matter of just getting a wedgie. You know, if something gets a little stuck up in your butt, whatever, you know, happens to everybody, it's a butt, right? Right. Well, the problem is if you're wearing a thong all day and it's kind of always riding up and you're like sitting on it or something, and it causes like a weird pressure, all right? And then like the next day, your butthole is sore and you're like, I don't recall anyone shoving a dick in my ass last night. Why does it feel like there was one there? And the reason is that pressure just, I don't know what it does, but on those days that I have walked around with a thong all day and it's been riding up and shit, the next day my butthole hurts. I don't know what to tell you. It hurts. And it was the thong, because then I don't wear the thong and it doesn't hurt anymore. Now, if I wear like boy shorts or something and they ride up, then it's just like thick and it doesn't hurt so much. It doesn't like put this like micro pressure on like the wrong spot, you know? It's like the rest of the fabric keeps it from going up too hard, and there's no elastic like in your ass crack like with the thong. The elastic's like on the outside. And honestly, speaking of boy shorts, they're just hotter. I don't know why. Thongs just tend to, I just don't feel like they look that good on most body types. You know, they definitely look good on a lot of body types, but I feel like you just have to be fit to look good in thongs. Like, you have to be very fit, like Instagram model, to pull off a thong. But like boy shorts, I feel like tend to accentuate asses better, generally speaking, across the board. Just my opinion though. And I think guys are generally more attracted to what looks comfortable, and I feel like boy shorts look comfortable. And yeah, so if like you're worried about what guys think, I would just go the boy short route to satisfy, I would say, more of them than the thong crowd. But honestly, let's be real, like if they get to see a butt, they're gonna be happy. They're a simple man. I mean, they're simple guys, you know? The last thing, I don't know if I should say this, Paige, why are you like this? Why are you such an oversharer, Paige? Why you gotta just always be telling people this shit? But hey, all the girls are gonna feel me on this. So, all right, we all go potty. And if you're watching this channel and you think girls don't go poop, you need to peace, because you're obviously 11 and this isn't the place for you. Anyway, so girls, poop. All right, now, you can't control when you poop, all right? You can't like always poop before your morning shower, and so, you know, your butt is just always perfectly clean. We're human, and we just don't have that kind of control over our bowel movements all the damn time. And you know, we have baby wipes, we have things to make it nice, and I for one am very weird about my butthole hygiene. So if I go poop, I try to make it as beautiful as possible afterwards, like nothing ever happened. However, it just doesn't always work out that way. It just, you know, it just sometimes stuff just gets left. And at least with guys, right? I mean, I would never go near a dude's butthole who hasn't showered recently, so I just wouldn't. But you know, they don't have something riding up their butt, like they don't have boy shorts or anything. Like, well, I guess they do, and there's situational times for stuff like that. But most guys are wearing boxers or briefs or whatever. So the undies are never going up in the butt, right? So for guys to have like poop streaks, they gotta be pretty gross. Like they gotta be like super quick wiping and barely even trying to get a streak. Women, however, we have panties and boy shorts and thongs. And the worst thing about thongs is if you're wearing a thong and you got poop and then you poop, you could be you could be OCD as hell and give yourself a little sink bath with like water and paper towels and just try to make it as clean as possible. But short of having a shower and, you know, soaping it up, it just shit happens. It just shit happens. And often it happens on your thong, and that's not fun for anybody when that thong comes off. And that's I would say, the best reason not to wear thongs. Now, I will leave you with 2 exceptions, and 2 exceptions only. One's gonna be very weird, the other one's gonna make more sense. The first one is I have these thongs and I couldn't find a clean pair for this video. Just gonna be real, I just didn't want to go through my laundry to find an example of my underwear. Also thought that was a little awkward, and even if I did find the dirty version, then I feel like a lot of you would try to buy it from me, and that's awkward. Not that I've never sold my panties before or that I have a problem with it, but I don't sell my panties anymore. I don't know why. I guess I'd sell it for like a lot of money. Like if it was like stupid, then maybe, but like people were like, oh, I'll pay you like $50 for your underwear, and I'm just like, I just don't need $50 that much. You know what I'm saying? But if anyone were to buy my underwear for more than $50, then that feels awkward too, because I'm like, why? But okay, anyway, first exception is Under Armour thongs. And these are thongs, they're made of some kind of amazing material. Now they definitely do the sweat thing with the moistness, but they're elastic, doesn't dig, it's not tight at all. It's like a very form-fitting, it just almost just feels like air. And these are the only thongs I will ever wear if I wear a thong, and I pretty much only wear them to work out with like tight pants. So now the second option is kind of weird, and I don't think girls will even get this one. So, and this is my thong. This is like, I've been using this as an example, but this thong is a very, very comfortable thong. So I used to be a stripper, and in stripper land, you wear thongs a lot of times. It's mostly not nude clubs in stripper land. Strippers wear thongs. I don't know what else to say. And however, we give lap dances, we sit on people's laps. Like, we can't just wear a normal cloth thong because it's too thin. It gets worked in for too long, too much movement, too much sweat. It's just not good. Plus, you know, if you're a stripper, everyone's always trying to like get a hand in somewhere, and you know, you get pretty good at preventing that, but sometimes it happens and you don't want some rando's hand like grazing across your shit, and it's just awkward. So strippers often wear a special type of thong that's made of this like very thick material. It's sold primarily by like shops that sell stripper clothes exclusively, sex shops. Sometimes there's like a lady that comes into the strip clubs and sells her own like thongs and little outfits that she hand makes. It's got like, I don't know what is in it, I really don't, but it's almost made out of this like swimsuit fabric, so it's just a lot thicker. And this one, like the band is there's no like elastic really, like there is, but it's like on the inside, and it's like there's something digging into you, and it's very thick, and it really gives you like a lot of coverage. And you know, even when I was a stripper, I'd wear like something like this with like a smaller thong underneath, so that I'd have like extra protection, so it was like my shit's covered, you know. And even if someone tries to pull off the bigger thong, there's still a little one in it, so they don't get to see anything. Got them. Yeah, if you're ever in the market for thongs, I recommend Under Armour thongs, and going to your local stripper store, picking you up some stripper thongs, my friend. And yeah, that's all for now. I hope you guys had a nice laugh. That's why I fucking hate thongs, and right now I'm not wearing any. I'm wearing panties. Yeah, and thanks for listening to my motherfucking face.